empty at the kitchen table. I try to speak, but I am barely able. The coffee's cold, the morning light is gray. It's just another empty, lonely day. I look for answers in the stars above, searching for the shadow of your love. I know you're gone, I know you're far away, but I can hear the words you used to say. I'm sending letters to the sky tonight, hoping they reach you in the morning light. I'm screaming softly through the pouring rain, until the day I see your face again. Until I see your ballad tempo. I kept your sweater just to feel you near. It dries the river of a falling tear. They say the time will heal a wounded soul, but time just leaves a deeper, darker hole. I look for answers in the stars above, searching for the shadow of your love. I know you're gone, I know you're far away, but I'm still begging you to stay. I'm sending letters to the sky tonight, hoping they reach you in the morning light. I'm screaming softly through the pouring rain, until the day I see your face again. Is there a heaven for a broken heart? Why did we have to be so far apart? Save a place for me, wait for me. I'm coming home. I'm sending letters to the sky tonight, hoping they reach you in the morning light. I'm screaming softly through the pouring rain, until the day I see your face again. I'll see your face again. Your sorrow voice again. Sleep well, my angel in the sky. Goodbye for now. The nurse adjusted the pillows and walked out of the room, leaving us alone in the afternoon gloom. He looked up from the window with a polite, confused stare and asked me, "Excuse me, sir, but do I know you from somewhere?" It felt like a bullet to my chest, but I smiled and I took the hand that I know best. Your skin is like paper, fragile and thin. I trace the lines where your wedding ring has always been. I said my name is John and I've been here for a while. I'm the one who falls in love every time I see you smile. You tilted your head and you tried to look deep inside, searching for the memories that I'm nowhere left to hide. I pulled out the photo album from the bag by my feet and started reading you the story of the first time we did meet. It's a cruel, cruel thief that steals the past away, leaving only shadows in the light of the day. I'm fighting a battle that I know I cannot win, trying to keep the light from finally dimming in. 'Cause I'm the stranger in your eyes, but you are still my world. You're the gray-haired lady who is still my little girl. I will remember for the both of us. I'll carry all the weight. I'll tell you every story before it gets too late. Even if you don't know me, even if you look away, I'm gonna love you, darling, until my dying day. Look at this picture, I said, pointing to the page. This was 1965. We were dancing on the stage. You wore a dress of satin, I wore a borrowed tie, and we promised we would be together until the day we died. You touched the photograph with a shaking fingertip. A sudden flicker of recognition trembled on your lip. You whispered, he looks handsome, did he treat me like a queen? I choked back the tears and said, he's the luckiest man you've seen. Then you looked at me again and the fog began to clear. Just for a second my angel was finally here. It's a cruel, cruel thief that steals the past away, leaving only shadows in the light of the day. I'm screaming at the heavens, asking God to explain why love has to end in this slow and quiet pain. 'Cause I'm the stranger in your eyes, but you are still my world. You're the gray-haired lady who is still my little girl. I will remember for the both of us. I'll carry all the weight. I'll tell you every story before it gets too late. Even if you don't know me, even if you look away, I'm gonna love you, darling, until my dying day. Don't fade away, not yet. Stay with me for one more minute. I dying day. It's okay. Rest now. I'll be here when you wake up. I see the shadows dancing in your eyes. You're tired of the broken lullabies. The world has pushed you down into the dirt. I know exactly how much it hurts, but you don't have to fight this war alone. I'll be the solid ground, I'll be your home. So take my hand and wipe away the tear. There's nothing storm. I'll be your anchor. I'll keep you safe, I'll keep you warm. When the waves are high and the sky is black, I promise you I got your back, yeah. I got your back, baby. You're safe with me. Looking at the man in the mirror, but I don't recognize the face, painted with a mask of glory to survive this rat race. The champagne is on ice and the models are lined up by the door. They tell me I should be happy. They tell me I should want more. But the silence in this penthouse suite is deafening tonight. I'm standing on the top of the world, trembling with fright. I sold my soul for a melody and a plastic neon crown. Now I'm afraid to look down, afraid that I might drown. Everyone's your best friend when you're paying for the ride, but when the music stops, there's nowhere left to hide. I sign my name on photograph for people I will never know, just a monkey in a cage, starring in a freak show. They say, look at him, he's got it all, he's living out the dream. But they don't see the cracks inside the polished golden scheme. I'm drowning in the shallow end of a swimming pool of lies, wearing designer sunglasses to hide my tired eyes. 'Cause I'm the king of nothing, sitting on a paper throne. I've got a million followers, but I'm dying here alone. I've got the keys to the city, I've got the world upon a string, but without a heart to hold, it doesn't mean a thing. Yeah. To the king of nothing. My manager is calling me, talking about the bottom line. He says we need another hit, says we're running out of time. He doesn't ask me how I am, he doesn't ask me how I feel, just wants to know if I can sign another $1 million deal. I pop a pill to wake me up, I pop another to help me sleep. I'm burying my secrets in a hole that's 6 feet deep. The women whisper I love you, but their eyes are cold as stone, checking their reflection in the screen of their telephone. I used to play for passion, I used to play for truth. Now I'm just a parody of my wasted youth, spinning on a carousel that's moving way too fast, knowing that this ride was never really built to last. They say, look at him, he's got it all, he's living out the dream. But reality is ripping at the stitching of the seam. I'm screaming at the shadows, but they never scream back. Just another train wreck rolling down the track. 'Cause I'm the king of nothing, sitting on a paper throne. I've got a million followers, but I'm dying here alone. I've got the keys to the city, I've got the world upon a string, but without a heart to hold, it doesn't mean a thing. Yeah. To the king of nothing. You want it, you can have it. Take the money, take the fame, take the spotlight, take the shame. It's all fake anyway. It's all just smoke and mirrors. Get me out of here. I'm the king of nothing, sitting on a paper smoke is clearing on the borderline. I see a broken doll beside a warning sign. The silence screams louder than the mortar shell. Welcome to this man-made living hell.
Tell me who is wrong and who is right.
When innocence is lost within the night.
We draw lines upon the shifting sand
And poison every river in the land. Lay down your guns, let the children breathe. Is this the legacy we wanna leave? In the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man is king, but he cannot hear the song the angels sing. Whoa, let the angels sing. Oh, the suits and ties are talking on the TV screen about a war that they have never seen. They roll the dice with lives they'll never know, while mothers weep inside the falling snow.
Tell me who is wrong and who is right.
When innocence is lost within the
We save our
night
souls for glory and for gold.
and leave the story of the brave untold.
Lay down on those.
Is this the legacy we wanna leave? In the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man is king, but he cannot hear the song the angels sing.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
We can build a bridge or we can dig a grave. It's not too late. There's still a war to say. Lay down your gun. Is this the legacy we wanna leave? In the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man is king, but he cannot hear the song the angels sing. Lay down your gun. Lay down your gun. Peace.
Climb the ladder to the attic, where the dust is thick and gray, pushing aside the heavy boxes that have hidden the light of day. And there it was, leaning in the corner, covered in a spider's web, the old sunburst Gibson that used to sit beside his bed. I wiped away the years of silence with the sleeve of my shirt, smelled the stale tobacco and the sweat and the honest dirt. My hands were shaking as I lifted it up and rested it on my knee. It felt heavy, like the burden of the man he used to be. I remember him sitting on the porch while the summer rain came down, playing songs about the railroad and the girls in the next town. He didn't leave me money, he didn't leave me land or gold, just this piece of wood and wire and a story to be told. I tuned the strings one by one, they groaned under the strain, like an old engine trying to start up in the pouring rain. I hit an E major chord and the room began to shake, and for a second I swear I felt my own heart break. 'Cause there's a ghost living in these six strings. I can hear his voice in every song it sings. My fingers are moving but the hands don't feel like mine. I'm walking in his footsteps across the borderline. He's gone to glory, but he left a part of him behind. Yeah, just six strings and a ghost of a different kind. I never learned to read the music, I just play by ear like him, chasing the melody through the whiskey and the lights that are getting dim. My mama says I look just like him when I stand under the stage light, with the same stubborn jaw and the same appetite for the night. Sometimes when the crowd is screaming and the smoke is in my eyes, I look down at the fretboard and I get a big surprise. I see his calluses on my fingertips, I see his scars on my skin. It's like he's guiding every note, telling me where to begin. They say you can't take it with you when you finally go,
'Cause there's a ghost living in these six strings. I can hear his voice in every song it sings. My fingers are moving, but the hands don't feel like mine. I'm walking in his footsteps across the borderline. He's alive tonight. Yeah, he's alive tonight.
Thanks, Dad. I'll keep it tuned for you.
I'm hiding underneath the cover of my sheet. Listen to the sound of bitterness and heat. The voices downstairs rising like a tide. There is no place left for me to hide. I hear a glass shatter on the floor. I hear the slamming of the big oak door. I close my eyes and wish it all away, praying for the silence of the day. 'Cause I'm caught in the crossfire of your love and hate, standing in the ruins of a twisted fate. You're fighting wars that I don't understand, leaving me alone in no man's land. Yeah, caught in the crossfire. I see the suitcase standing by the stair, a heavy silence hanging in the air. You tell me, son, it's not about you, but my heart is breaking in two. I hear a glass shatter on the floor. I hear the slamming of the big oak door. I close my eyes and wish it all away, but the darkness is here to stay.
You swore on the Bible, you swore on your life, but your words cut deeper than a rusty knife. I was building a kingdom for you and me, but you were just planning how to break free. I saw the cracks upon the wall. I should have known that we would fall. You played the scene, you played the part while you were tearing out my heart. We were living in a house of cards, built on lies and broken shards, waiting for the wind to blow it down. King and queen of a fallen town. Yeah, it's crumbling down, a house of cards. I gave you the sun, I gave you the moon, but the music stopped, we're out of tune. You wear a mask to hide the shame, but I'm done playing inside your game. I saw the cracks upon the wall. I should have known that we would fall. You played the saint, you played the part while you were tearing out my heart. We were living in a house of cards, built on lies and broken shards, waiting for the wind to blow it down. King and queen of a fallen town. Yeah, it's crumbling down, a house of cards. One breath is all it takes. One lie and the mirror breaks. Watch it fall, watch it burn. Yeah. We were living in a house of cards, built on lies and broken shards, waiting for the wind to blow it down. King and queen of a fallen town. It's all falling down. Just a house of The boardwalk lights are flickering out tonight. We're parking cars beneath the carnival light. The air is getting colder on your skin, marking the place where the winter begins. We swore that we could stop the hands of time, but we were just the victims of the crime. I pour a drink to toast the days of gold before the story of our youth is told. Now we're fading to September gray, watching the golden summer slip away.
that would make them disappear. You pack your bags to chase a different dream. While I am standing by the freezing stream. We swore that we could stop the hands of time, but we were just the victims of the crowd. So take a look around and memorize the view, 'cause nothing's gonna stay the same for you. Now I'm fading into September, watching the golden summer slip away. Hold on to the magic while it lasts, before we turn into the shadows of the past. Yeah, we're fading into September. Don't look back in anger, don't look back in tears. Just remember the glory of these wonder years. Now we're fading into September. Fading in September. Watching the golden summer slip away. Hold on to the magic while it lasts, before we turn into the shadows of the past. See you around. Don't forget to write. Goodbye, summer. I was living on the edge of a broken dream, chasing shadows in a whiskey stream. I rolled the dice and I paid the cost. Every battle fought was a battle lost. Then you walked in through the open door, pick my heart up off the dirty floor. I don't know why you chose a man like me, but your love is the key that set me free. 'Cause I found salvation in your eyes tonight. You dragged me out into the morning light. I was a sinner, I was bound to fall, but you broke down every single wall. Yeah, you're my salvation, my saving grace. I traded my demons for a diamond ring. I learned to listen when the angels sing. No more running from the devil's path.